Speaking of alligators, did you know that the world's largest crocodile ever was found in Australia in 1957 and is recorded to be 8.6 meters long?
Hello, we're the Custodians. I'm Rhett.
I'm Gabe.
I'm Joe.
And we're back with another episode of My Hero Academia, Season 5, Episode 14. New opening!
Thanks, comments.
Time to
for
analyze
letting
the
us
shit
know.
out of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, we learned that through our stream.
Which you guys should totally come to, because it's super fun.
Yeah, every Sundays at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. But we can get to that when we do the plugs. So, gentlemen, what happened last time? Gabe, do you want to do it last time?
Yeah, I can do it.
This is kind of a big one.
No, I know. This episode
Fuck it up.
This is literally the beginning of the end, so it's kind of crazy. So the episode started in fucking... I don't know how gear shifts work, but we're going to just say that 6 is the hardest because it's a bigger
When
number.
Vin Diesel does...
I don't know gear shifts, so I'm just going to assume that the 6th gear is hard. I don't know. We were in a place called Daika City, and it was empty.
Nothing really happened.
Cars were empty. The street was empty. And then suddenly, the floor collapsed. Like the earth caved in on itself. And originally, at least I thought it was Gigantomachia coming out of the ground. Because they had talked about him previously. But no, it was our boy, Shigaraki.
Squirtle.
Shiggy with it.
I get that. Because Shiggy...
I know. I was at
You want to
the
get
stream.
it? Watch our streams.
We'll talk about it on our streams. He came out of the ground half naked and bloody and no longer with the teal hair but had white hair. But that's because that's a manga anime difference. But not anymore because he has white hair. And he was all like, And then it cuts to, UA and stuff. And they completely glossed over that. And it went to a meeting with all the teachers and they're like, hey, yo, Miss Genus is missing, and they're all like, what? And like, yeah, but we're gonna start the work studies again. And they're like, woo! Shit, okay. And then
Well, they never talked about Best Genius.
no, they brought it up briefly.
No.
It was brought up. It was mentioned twice in that episode.
Really?
Yes. It was
What else
mentioned
did
at
they,
the work. It was mentioned at the meeting, and it was also mentioned by the students.
Then we also have the hour-long interview.
Yeah. Oh, God, I kind of forgot about that. And then Todoroki and Bakugo got pulled in to a interview after they subdued our water villain who tried to steal people's purses, and it was hilarious because Bakugo just kept yelling and screaming and saying stuff that they didn't want to have on camera, and it was an hour-long interview, and they literally only shortened it to 5 minutes with Todoroki's answers because he, was good on camera, and Bakugo was all like, that's not fair. And then midnight came in and was like, hey, you guys need to know how to be in interviews after that shit show.
And Mount Lady.
And it was super, and Mount Lady. And it was super cool because everybody, brought something different to being an interview except for Midoriya, who was super nervous and couldn't really speak. And then when he started speaking, he started rambling, and they were like, okay, we're gonna fix this later.
You can tell. Now, in the comments, we do know that this arc and the arc that comes after it were switched in the manga. Or I guess I should say they were switched for the anime.
Yeah.
So this one was supposed to play after the next one. And you can kind of tell because that last episode had a very much, in case you forgot, here is Class 1A kind of moments.
Yeah.
Where they all said their, kind of like their quirk and their superhero name. So that's kind of interesting. You can even see it. Even someone who is unaware of this switch
it was a little bit more
could
subtle.
possibly put it together.
It was a little more subtle than your standard recap.
Episode still.
It was a little more subtle, but still, it had that element to it.
All right, but then
Joe, do you want to
Christmas episode or Christmas time?
I'll take the reins.
Santa Airy.
Santa
Go
Airy.
home, folks. It's what we needed before it all goes to shit.
Yeah.
Oh
God, what's gonna happen to her?
Fucking nothing.
We can talk about what's going to happen
we're
later.
stopping right
this
here.
is a recap.
We're stopping right here.
Stop
folks,
right here.
That's it. We got Santa air. We're done.
You're still here. It's over. Go home.
We're
post
posting
credit.
Naruto again.
Todoroki offered Bakugo and Midoriya
they're going to their
Is
a
work
to work
spot
under Endeavor,
to intern under the number
which
one
makes
hero.
sense as we saw in the World Hero missions as they were with
and
Endeavor.
we've already discussed what we think about that and possible.
As well as a few other things like Ares' horn is now a little bit bigger. As you said earlier, Best Genius is missing. Deku was able to manifest Black Whip for a little bit on purpose.
Yeah, it's also been 2 weeks
It's been 2 weeks.
since the Black Whip incident, but he can now make a little.
20 rioters in Daiaka City destroyed the entire city in like 50 minutes.
Good times. Good times.
There's multiple villain organizations, at least according to one line of dialogue. And Best Genius is missing, if we haven't gone over that.
And we got to see a little bit how Bakugo was, sad at least because he wanted to go back to Best Genius with his hero name.
Yeah.
He
We also
learned a
talked
little
about
bit under him.
on the stream. We talked about like possible names for Bakugo.
I like Bombing King.
Bombing King is pretty
Bombing King
good.
makes sense. I'm like,
It's pretty good.
it's his freaking
Theme.
theme. I'm like,
All right. Well, are you all ready to get started, or do we want to talk about what do you think was going to happen in this episode?
I'm not ready because something's gonna happen in this episode.
It's time for a new opening.
Really, am not ready for it.
By the way, we are just going to watch the opening for the first time, but after we're done with the reaction, we will go back and analyze the opening. So stay tuned for that.
Because it's just.
I'm sure it'll be in the timestamps at the end of the episode.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Good.
Yep.
All right.
Totally.
Well, I think we're going to get started then.
Do we have to?
Yes.
Plugs.
Don't. I say let's get started, but before that, come on, man. Before that, please like, comment, subscribe. Go to our description. Check out our social medias like Twitter and Twitch. We're not streaming on Twitch yet, but we will be in the future. But in the meantime, just on YouTube, we'll be streaming every Sundays at 8 p.m. Our Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke, Trunks, and Trakab are going through the Sinnoh region. They are about to go face Cyrus and Giratina at the top of Spear Pillar, at least at the time of recording. It's going to be super fun. And it's the best way to get our impressions and talk to us about episodes of anything that we're currently watching, including My Hero Academia.
You gotta talk to us live.
Yeah, prepare questions,
fun.
anything like that. It's a really fun time.
We get to hang
Then on
out.
Twitter, it's the best way to stay up to date with the channel, as you can get updated immediately as videos are posted, as well as updates, tidbits, little fun verses, things of that nature. So please follow us there. Again, like, comment, subscribe. Please, if you have something to say that's a spoiler, mark it as a spoiler, and then hit return so that other people can't see it. We have Chet looking through the comments, but make his job easier. Thank you very much. I think it's about time we get started.
Oh, we're using the clapper still?
I mean, our dry eraser died. We need to get a new one.
Yeah.
So there's
Send us a
nothing
dry erase marker, guys.
On your marks.
Wait,
PO box is in the description.
Wait.
Ready, set, and plus ultra.
Oh God, I'm not ready.
Oh.
Guys, I'm not ready.
You're never ready.
I'm not ready. Oh, here we go. Rhett!
Well, it's gonna do the preview.
Yeah.
Kyoshu? Oh God, it's happening again?
No. It's not Daycat.
Is he talking to the Hero Commission?
Or just Endeavor.
Or is he talking to Dabi?
Or maybe that lady, like the agency lady.
That's why.
Yeah, he's talking to Dabi.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it is Dabi. Yeah, it's Dabi. Anti-establishment, cause.
Oh my God! Did Hawks kill Best Genius?
Is he the traitor? No.
He said make it someone other than the number one. Or is he?
Is this before or after?
Or is this to test Nomu?
Put the location of the Nomos as soon as possible.
Oh no! It's probably just something to do with the Nomus then. Another showing.
There's no way he would.
Ah!
Did you just knock him out and put him in a bag?
Is he knocked out? He whipped out that sword.
I don't even want to be happy. I'm not.
The new intro?
Oh, that's not foreboding.
Whoa!
Plenty of new people.
The Yakuza?
I expected really a major.
Twice!
Wait!
No, he was copying himself! He had copies of himself! Jiggy.
Who is that guy?
He looks like the Joker, but his Joker doesn't have any paint on. What the? Okay, so. Oh. They're doing it again. They're doing it again.
Oh, it's misspelled.
That's where you got the tear bending from.
And then the bus blew up.
I want to be happy right now and excited, but I just can't.
No, I feel like we're still in a good.
I'm not.
This is a training area. I feel like our heroes
Bro,
are gonna
I'm
get
waiting for it
stronger.
to just hit like a bullet.
Yeah! Slide and go! Why is he meaning slide and go? You can't do that to me. You can't take Best Genius away and then say slide and go's a bad guy. Oh shit. Needle nose?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yo, is slide and go a fucking...
He has to be, with how he was talking to Hawks. That's unsettling. Okay, yeah, alright.
Yeah, he's again like, who are these people you drag along?
I can't believe it. You can't do this to me. Slide and go is the chosen one.
He seriously just called him cringy?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't be? I mean,
Who would be scared of him? He's got
This is
a
massive freaking man.
Hang it up. Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah!
You're running.
Whoa.
Oh! Glass manipulation?
Man, it's been a long time.
It's been a long time since we heard this.
Oh my god, is it Gorilla Heme?
I have become cringe.
Bruh, 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 bruh.
Are they saying he broke the sound barrier?
He said he made a sound before he impacted.
No, he started running before the sound happened.
Oh yeah.
Maybe you just had a feeling? Servant of the Stars.
Whoa.
Flash fire fist. Bruh, he just got done beating high end.
Oh, bro.
You done
just surrender.
goofed, buddy.
Just surrender.
Yeah. What happened to Oh, okay.
Nah, whoa. Are you serious?
Really?
Got him, boys? Yeah!
Oh. Fuck you, Hawks. I don't like you right now. Yes, you bet.
So they said that his convos and shit were monitored, right?
Whose were?
Nino though says that Hawks' stuff was monitored.
You talking about Hawks?
He's talking about
Endeavor.
maybe. Well, we're supposed to at least believe he's talking about Endeavor, but I don't know. Maybe there's a double meaning there. Although he's probably just talking about Endeavor. Yeah, this is his first time meeting Hawks.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Destro. We've heard about Destro already. Although I guess he's really old. Okay, never mind. Fucking Gentle brings him up.
So is Hawks gonna be like the middleman between the Metal Liberation Front and?
Oh, there must be like a
Or is he-
code in the book or something, some kind of message.
Yeah, one hell of a building.
Hey!
Flaming sidekickers.
Burnin'! So we finally get to meet you.
30 sidekicks.
There it is. Well, it's number 2's agency. Oh, excuse me, number 1. Just makes you wonder what All Might's agency was like.
Did he even have
He
an
did
agent?
have an agency. Midoriya brings it up. Or they gave us subtitles. Something's going on here.
Bro, I'm scared right now.
It's actually, he's just getting elaborately rickrolled. Never gonna give. What?
He is the Liberation.
The Liberation. So we're finally getting more on these guys. That's... Our man Endeavor's got it. Can't believe slide and go.
The number? Wait, is that the number?
What?
Holy fuck!
4 months.
In 4 months.
Royal Rumble.
To action.
Holy shit! Sayonara. Oh, new outro.
Wait, no, that's it? Oh.
Maybe we get a post credit. Holy, well, we could talk in the meantime.
Whoa.
Holy shit. 100,000! Or did you say over?
He said, the enemy is the Liberation Army. The number over 100,000.
And in
4
4
months
months.
to action. So he did this to try and prepare him. It was a warning. Said, hey, the army is coming in 4 months.
Yep, that's
Oh
what
my-
So,
it said.
so was the Metal Liberation Army even at Daika City then?
At Daika City? I don't...
Because they said there was only like 20 people.
They said there were 20 rioters.
Although I guess that could be like unreliable information. Cooked up by...
Well, if they were, where were they though?
Yo, is that fucking Punished compress there? Why has he got the eye patch? He's also got a robot arm! Holy shit.
Oh, he had that
confused.
last-
I know. He has the eye patch now and the robot arm.
I'm
He-
only had a
confused
peg
now.
leg.
So,
I'm going for a solid
is Hawk...
Punished.
I want to say Hawks is being the middleman.
Oh, shit.
I want to say that Hawks is being the middleman between the Metal Liberation Front
And the League of Villains.
But I don't know. Because I feel like Dabi's working on his own outside of the League. with Hawks.
Yeah, that
Hawks
interaction
Hawks is genuinely a part of the Liberation Army.
Because it seems like Hawks is like already deeply under the thumb of the Liberation Army, but when he was talking to Dabi, he was like, "Come on, you have to give me a chance."
So,
like he hadn't gotten with the League yet. Maybe he had to go through the Liberation Army to get to the League.
Dabi is using Hawks to get to the Liberation Army, so then he can get his revenge on Endeavor. Because he talked about Endeavor. When he was on the phone, he was talking about Endeavor.
Yeah, because of the high end fight.
No move fight. He's like, it's somebody who's not the number one hero.
That's why he was talking about him. And there's no way Dabi, because this is. It doesn't seem like Dabi is the one who's trying to call on Hawks. Like, he wants to use Hawks.
No, I'm not saying. That's what I'm saying.
Like, because it's very clear. Ah, shit. It's very clear that Hawks is like, he is very much under the League's. Actually, not the League's. The Meta Liberation Army.
Yeah.
The Meta Liberation Army's thumb.
Mufa.
Mufa.
No, it's Mufa.
Mulf.
MLFA. Mufa. Meta
Milfa.
Liberation Front Army. Milfa.
Milfa.
Or you could just say Meta Liberation Front and call it MILF.
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 So, Hawks is under the
MILF.
The
MILF Army.
The MILF Army.
Yeah, the MILF Army.
He's highly underneath the thumb of the MILF Army.
We're gonna put that on a shirt.
Because
on a hat.
And they have a satellite or something.
Yeah.
Well, that was the FBI. He was talking about how all of this stuff's being monitored.
Yeah, but by MILF Army.
But that had FBI on it.
They could have jacked it.
Why would the FBI be
He
monitoring
did say
that?
no. He did say
An
before.
American.
He did say
It said it on it.
he did say that the call wouldn't be able to be traced. So maybe it had something to do with the satellite and the call not being able to be traced.
This is earlier in the episode, right?
Yeah, it was very, very before the intro.
I thought it was when they were
No,
sliding
they were
go and
going
them.
for-
I thought it was when the sliding go and them were talking.
Yeah, I thought it was a little later too.
With Hawks.
Was it? I thought it was when he was on the phone.
That's the intro.
Somewhere in here. No, not that's too far forward.
This is when he talks to Slide and Go.
Uh-huh.
Well, here, I'm pretty sure they talk about it here as well. Turn it down a bit. Here. Just one. I only turned it up.
Is this one that even worse? Isn't it down?
No, it's this one. Because we're not using the TV.
That's the it's soundbar. Current location, call records, real-time contents. Installed in Hawks.
No,
FGI.
Oh, I see.
Okay,
FGI.
so they probably
So
have
it's
jacked a FGI.
Well,
Could they be working with Detnerat?
That would help them out.
Because right now that's the only kind of tech company.
I
guess
if,
this could all be in-house stuff.
If they are working with Detnerat, and Detnerat is able to supply over 100,000 support items.
Jesus. Yeah, this is an army. It's not just a group of people. It's an army.
This
They're
is an invasion of a country.
This is a stocked. Can you imagine 100,000 super-powered individuals?
And not to mention superpowered.
Oh,
if they're gonna have
that already exists.
If they're gonna have, yeah,
I'm talking about as an organized military. Now, I'm sure the United States still has.
I mean,
a
how many
standing
people are
army,
in pro-hero work?
No idea.
We don't know.
I imagine it's one of the bigger industries.
Yeah, but it's gonna be like the.
But we also have to keep into account that
it's
not
probably
everybody
like-
in the hero industry is gonna be out there fighting.
It's probably like prison, where it's like for every 5 guards, there's 20 prisoners. So more than likely, there are more criminals out there than there are heroes.
Yeah, but how many of those criminals are actually going to make something count? I'm like, when you have Endeavor that can take on who knows
Fair
how many
enough.
of them.
Fair enough. How
But
many of them are useful, but still.
At some point, numbers kick in, and not to mention, even if they all have subpar or mediocre quirks, if they all have support items from Detnerat that are that powerful and work themselves to the point where they can't even control them, but they are able to control them, then it's a huge problem, even for someone like Endeavor.
But it makes me think, though, like, how the hell would a company like that be able to hide that much stock?
True.
I mean, it is a large company. It's
They
not
could
just
say
support
they
items.
could be saying, "Oh, we're manufacturing these." That's why they're like now entering.
Yeah, and it's not
the
just support,
support
items.
item
They are
business.
a company they are a conglomerate that already exists that is
So,
just now branching into.
If
support
this is a multi-billion-dollar company or something, and they're supplying now shit, they're making shit for all of Japan, let's say, then let's say, oh well, we've sold 750,000 units
And
of
a million more
merchandise.
well on the way.
And it's like,
it lines up.
you sold 750,000? It's like, yeah. Are you sure? Then your stuff's wrong. There's only 650,000 like going through.
Well, I guess
that
when
stuff.
making...
And it adds up. Detnerat suddenly going into the support item business in 4 months. The Liberation
I
Army.
love how like Detnerat isn't even like a thing in the future. Like, it was
It
really
very
just
well
mentioned-
could. No way. It has to be something. They wouldn't just drop that in there. Now, I guess to be fair, we got information on the Meta Liberation Army
That was back in season 4.
season 4.
Yeah.
So it could be that Detnerat is something that they're throwing at us for later.
Or it is connected.
Or-
I would say more than likely it's connected. I don't know.
I
just-
would
it
say
feels
it's more than likely connected because immediately after learning about Detnerat, we
makes
had the
too
guy
much-
with
it
the
makes too much sense.
we
in
had
my
the
mind.
guy with the support item that was supposedly badass.
What?
Who said that it was probably a cheap knockoff from the black market?
Hawks?
Slide and go.
Oh, was it? Oh, that's right. He came at the end.
Mm-hmm. Which, by the way, this is the greatest loss Earth just lost its best defender.
We just lost Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah. So yeah, that basically confirms it. It's too convenient and it makes too much sense. Detnerat is supplying
the
MILF Army.
The MILF Army.
The MILF Army with support items. And when you have a multi-billion-dollar company,
Do you
at your
think
back,
they're doing
Did
this
they
for?
say it was multi-billion?
I'm
No.
assuming.
They did not say it's multi.
I'm going to assume.
Well, you know what assuming does?
They. Are you really?
True. No, it's true.
No, I get it. I get it.
But with Detnerat, are they drinking the Meta Liberation Kool-Aid, or are they just like, hey,
There's probably a deal.
100,000 units,
There's probably-
well on the way?
There's
Like,
probably a deal.
is this
that-
more of a financial thing for
Dude,
them?
this man
It's-
is Buzz Lightyear. His ass literally looks like a box for batteries. Like, what?
It pop-
Yeah.
It's freaking you like go at it with a screwdriver and it just pops down.
To demo
That was
mode.
it. It's Buzz Lightyear. Can't tell me wrong.
To
I mean, that
infinity.
wouldn't make... Do we want to analyze the intro now?
Yeah, we should analyze the intro.
Guys, Best Genius fucking
Hold on,
dead.
or do you want to talk about Best Genius first?
Wow, I honestly that killed
Best
my,
Genius first
that
or
fucking,
intro first?
Well, it came, dude. That legit killed my mood. That killed my mood for the whole.
I like
episode.
how it begins with, like, it's alright. It's alright.
alright.
But no, it's not.
They're doing this. They keep doing this, even in the face of everything about to go to shit.
Do we think that he actually sliced and diced him?
I would have more like
Do you
knocked
think he
him
knocked
out.
him out with his sword? I mean, what was in the bag, man? What's in the bag?
What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
Because honestly,
Did he literally slice? and
not
dice
only
him
do
from
I
the
think
bag?
Hawks could do it, I kind of want him to have done that. Not because I want
Do you
Genius
think?
to die,
do you
but because
think that would be good for Bakugo's development?
well, not necessarily in the Bakugo department, though that would be interesting. But I want to see the lengths that Hawks is willing to go to stop the league.
Stop the league or stop Hero Society?
The league, Hawks.
I remember, he's on our
He's
side.
on our
He's
side.
deep cover.
He's doing the fucking like the Departed where he has to like shoot somebody who's a good
If
cop.
anything, they might be like, he's like triple agenting right now. Because he's working,
True,
he might be
he's-
working separate, obviously with Dabi in the League of Villains, with Love, and then he might be separately working with the MILFs. So,
And then he's also
No,
working with
because the Liberation Army, the MILF Army, has to know that he's talking to Dabi. Because he's doing it on a cell phone.
And they have a
If he can
satellite.
talk to people on a cell phone without the MILF Army knowing, then why couldn't he have just done the same with Endeavor?
So you're saying MILF? What if we had just had the reverse, where the MILF army wants control over
The
LOV
league?
or wants to know more about what they're doing?
Or maybe
Because they do have the numbers on them.
I'm trying to figure out where the League of Villains is going to play into
because we
this.
have a deadline. We have 4 months, and the MILF Army is going to mobilize.
Mobilize.
So maybe they're trying to get like all the possible threats like marked down. So they're like, "Hey, Hawks, nah, they wouldn't have been the ones to send him after the League though, because that was the Hero Commission."
I'm
Yeah,
trying to
that one,
figure out, I'm
like,
trying to
high
figure
up
out
lady.
what is the League going to be doing in this.
I do not
story.
envy Hawks. I really don't. He's getting pulled around.
Well, I mean, we've seen that he grew up like with government people, so you can imagine that he was essentially bred to do this covert ops
He knows
shit.
how to.
And also,
Play
and also in the
sides.
last, was it in the intro or the outro?
Intro, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we got to see the Endeavor and
Yeah.
In the light, and,
Yeah,
then
and then
Hawks in
X
the
in the-
dark.
yeah.
Yeah, like I want to. The reason
Two
why
sides
I
of Euro
kind of want
society.
him to have killed Best Genius is because
I kind of don't.
I don't want Best Genius dead, but I want like Hawks is the dark underbelly of the Hero Society,
He's
kind of
the
giving
kind-
more
he's-
credence to the League.
It's like the in the military where it's like we keep.
You
our-
can't handle the truth.
No. It's like Price. What he said in Modern Warfare. We get our hands dirty
Exactly.
so everyone else can keep theirs clean.
Exactly. Hawks is the one that allows Endeavor to keep his hands clean.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Endeavor.
When he's not glassing people's faces.
All right, well let's get into this intro.
Yeah, I got.
There. Oh.
Who are you?
Wait, is that?
Who are you? Who are these two?
I thought that was fucking.
You're not gonna see their damn faces.
Oh, there's 13.
There's
McCree,
13,
Cementos.
yeah. Aizawa, Present Mike, Vlad, Midnight, Hound Dog, Ectoplasm.
This was
These
everybody
These
that was
must
at
be
the meeting.
two faculty members that we don't know.
These were.
Because these are all.
This was
faculty
everybody that
members.
was at the meeting about the work
You don't
studies.
got the weird canister thing like 9 does.
Yeah, I can
Back.
kind of see it. It almost looks like Shoji.
No, it's Best Genius. It's Best Genius. Look at his hair.
Look
at his neck.
It's not swept in.
No, look at his neck. It's Best Genius.
What do you mean? Look at his neck.
And
It's
Best Genius isn't a
super
faculty
long.
member.
What? Yep, everyone getting that.
Yep. Man, Sato looking swole.
My guy. Sugaring.
Look at everybody here. They all got these, like, except for Mina, but they all got these. Yeah, and I guess, you know, Ayama, but they all got. We got our frontliners.
Yeah.
Kosuyu and Oraka. Look at them. They all look down,
They're ready to go.
ready to go. Now he's stepping into the light. Does this mean we could possibly get an all-for-one reveal in terms of like shit gets
Saying
so down
That
that
he starts
he's
telling people or people start finding out?
either that or it's kind of more of like he's now stepping into the role as All Might. Because now everybody, if we were to look from their perspective, would be looking at Midoriya's back in the light.
Yeah.
So I guess, is he
That would
like
be
getting
really
ready to step
interesting.
into that role?
Yeah. I mean, he would be working under Endeavor, and the closest, thing he could have had to experiencing anything with All Might would be through Endeavor. Yep, everything
look
is
at
in
this.
A lot of
shit.
things destroyed. And
They look sad.
Is that like a we lost pose or a oh shit I'm gassed kind of pose?
Well, no, because Todoroki and Midoriya kind of look,
They look down.
yeah. Oh, Bakugo's just like, ugh.
Or is he doing the it's a terrible day for rain kind of pose?
No,
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
crying.
He was crying.
Or was that sweat?
It was either sweat or tear.
Is it backdraft?
Backdraft? Our
Okay.
new guy.
that's
Oh,
that
it was
guy.
that guy. Okay, it wasn't Needle Nose. It was that guy.
Needle nose pliers. So these are our new.
Is that Captain
These are the
Boomerang?
liberation guys.
Who are you? These are our liberation guys. Yeah.
She looks like a character from Dragon Ball.
Ba-da-da-ba-ba-da.
Oh, she just looks like she's a character. We got an ice climber. And there's the League of Villains.
Hold on. I want to go back to these losers.
Losers are gonna, destroy everything.
Yeah.
How it be?
Maybe the Metal Liberation Front owns Detonarat.
Maybe.
Well, they look like a bunch of.
They look rich.
That one guy looks like a business guy.
guy.
Yeah,
So
maybe he owns
maybe
Detonarat.
Detonarat is their front.
Yeah.
If Detonarat is like state, well, I guess would it make sense to do whatever they're doing in the city that Detonarat is located in? I guess it's probably not. But yeah, okay, maybe Needle Nose maybe he's the president of Detonarat, and these are all his lackeys, his brown nosers, and this is like his secretary or something.
Yeah.
Because she does seem to be standing closer.
She's gonna have a robot arm. Do you have a reference? No, just-
Yes, yeah, mercy. If you wish to detain me, contact my attorney. And he's got his wine.
Yeah.
Look at this fucking monkey dude.
You mean that's just Sato, but he got no.
Fair enough. Sato a monkey, confirm.
That guy kind of looks like.
We got a Parka man, really tall guy.
He kind of looks like Gentle Criminal a little bit. But like, not with the.
It's mostly just, I think, the mustache.
stash?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a stash.
Okay.
I feel
What
like
is
that-
this? What is this reminding me
He looks
of?
like a character from Codename Kids Next Door. I don't know.
Yeah, I get the same vibes, Rhett. I don't know.
What?
It'll come to me. He's reminding me of something.
I don't know.
I'm kind of feeling it too. Just move on. We'll remember it eventually. You'll blurt it out when you come.
All right, come on.
Yeah. So we got the League. Oh, where's the red jacket from Heroes Rising?
Fucking sweatshirt.
Well, that's a black jacket, and I guess it still looks good. I just like the red.
He was looking fresh. We got Spinner.
See, look, it's fucking Punished Compress. He's got the eye patch.
Actually, though, it's pretty cool. He's got a jacket though. So he basically got Shigaraki's jacket.
Disappear.
Compress got Shigaraki's jacket.
What?
What?
Because he's got a jacket now. He's got a coat.
He always had a coat.
He did? I
Yeah.
thought it was different.
No.
Never mind. That
What the
Shigaraki holding
hell
hand.
was
Isn't
that?
that's one of his
frame.
hands, right?
Underneath an underpass. Yeah.
Oh!
Smooth. Cannot tell who the hell that is.
Is it Shiggy?
The second frame looks like Shigaraki holding like the hands on
Give
his
me
mask.
click.
Well, that rain definitely tells me.
It moved. No.
It's Shiggy.
Yeah, he's holding.
He's holding his hand.
Does he only have the one hand now?
No, he
Or
should
does he-
still have all of them. Because we've never seen him like get rid of any of them, and he's always so gingerly with them. He always makes sure not to disintegrate them.
Maybe he's done wearing the hands now.
Maybe that could be his liberation.
Yeah.
Because what were the hands to him? Like, because he always was like, he would always call one of them father. Like, I'm assuming in reference to All for One.
Oh yeah.
Although he always calls All for One master. Though I guess
They could mean the same thing.
now, because I watched a lot of season 1 in the dub, so that's where the majority of my knowledge comes from. And I know that he calls the hand like father, I think.
It's probably a loss in translation.
So maybe that could just be it.
Or a difference in translation.
We got our
Damn.
and we got our boys coming in. That was definitely an army of twice.
I told you. I called it out. Said that there was twices there.
Damn it, Rhett.
I'm sorry. It's very, very.
That's scary. That's scary. That's scary. Rhett. This is double S shit right here.
That's double S
this
shit.
is double S shit right
That
here.
is breaking the game kind of shit. That is, you found an exploit, you got the restoration level 100 glitch. That is, the game is now broken.
His face looks like, yeah, I got it figured out. He's got that kind of look on his face, and that's not good.
That is... Could this be the army of 100,000 they're talking about?
No way! No, because they're separate.
Because they said that... You're right.
They're working separately.
I'm going to say, because they said that 20 people were in Daika City. That's not 100,000.
Plus, there's got to be a limit on how many people you can split, right?
There's not.
No.
He makes 2 twices. Those twices make 2 twices. It's an exponential growth ratio.
The only thing that changes is the power from each
and not
twice.
power.
Sorry.
Durability.
The durability of each twice.
So if he
nothing
made a
changed.
Gigantomachia, a Shigaraki, an All For One, they would be just as strong. They just couldn't take as many hits. This is game breaking.
How would he have gotten his shit together?
Or they're just kind of showing his past of him.
That I was also thinking that as well.
No, but they never...
Because we could be getting more introspective, like, flashback stuff. The only thing is...
Get another twice
we've
episode.
already gotten that twice flashback.
We could
get more.
Or, like, he's our perspective inside the League of Villains.
That'd be interesting.
Like, if we get a... I mean, sure, but we get other... Like, keep going. Because we see other perspective, like, from the...
That would be...
That's a really cool visual, though. That's a really cool visual.
Yeah.
Looks like he reminds me of
So
Deku.
there is a chance that this is just him looking back on... Or it could be him. This could be more symbolic. Like, this could be him and how he views himself. Just another clone. Just another clone.
Because he doesn't know if he's the real one or not. Or if he's a
Yeah.
clone.
So maybe we're taking this too literally.
Yep. So we got.
So yeah, I'm willing to bet that she takes more of an important role.
She's second in command.
Something like that, yeah.
That's the hacker.
This man, damn it.
You know what it is?
What?
It's gorillas.
What?
The shika shika.
Yeah, I know gorillas is. I wasn't thinking gorillas.
That's it was more from the side view.
I'm confused,
but
but okay.
It's the smile. That's what got it for me.
Interesting.
I started listening to them like last year. Okay.
Was that
nice
Aizawa?
try, guys.
That was Aizawa, present Mike.
Oh my gosh.
There's so many cuts so damn fast.
Oh, got him.
And
All right.
a cat.
Are they at a bunker?
Well, he
What
loves
is that?
cats.
Is that at a bunker? What is that?
It's
A
hard to
well?
tell.
A building? Are they on like a hill?
Maybe, but they're So something's Well,
They're
could this
looking-
relate to what's his name?
What?
Because remember that one scene.
The cow.
That one scene with let's see. It was last Shirakuma or Mo.
Oh yeah, because President Mike was the
was-
one who brought him
Yeah.
up to Aizawa.
Like maybe Aizawa had like a protege.
You know, we already talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
That cat's pattern looks
Yep,
a lot
he's
like
got
a
Here's the hands.
again.
Here's all of them.
well, old Shigaraki.
Well, yeah, because he doesn't have the jacket or anything.
Maybe he's done wearing the hands. I think he might
Oh,
be
it
done
looks
wearing
like
it.
he is.
Yup, that was Neil
that
Mills again.
was him.
Oh
Wait,
my
can we
God.
see maybe more of what was in the background? I'm guessing it's gonna be difficult to try and pause that. On
It just kind of looks like it was just in a building. Just like in his office. There's nothing.
I think that is a building in the corner right there.
I was looking. I want to see where these guys is headquartered at.
Are they in Daika City, you think?
Maybe.
They are surrounded by a lot of mountains and
Mountainous
stuff. That's kinda
area.
going nowhere.
I got All Might. Toga.
What was
What
that?
was that?
What
our
was
hacker-
that? Damn it.
Was that Hacker Man?
Doctor!
Doctor!
Fuck! You sneaky shits! You were like, we're gonna put this in for a frame. Nice try!
That doctor, you
Bro, it's
bastard.
yeah, he has it. He fucking has it.
Hey, guys,
he has
remember what I said about what was on the building of Detnerat?
Doctor.
Doctor.
He has it. He fucking has it.
Has what?
He's got all for one.
We,
What are you talking?
you can't say that yet. Like, sure, that's... It's,
Bruh!
all roads are, like, leading to Rome by saying, yeah.
Yeah!
Well, like,
What do you
we
You've got something dangling off your face.
We can't just say it necessarily yet.
Bro, it's
And you believe
Because
he
that's
doesn't know
his
yet.
headquarters or whatever. Wherever he is.
I mean, my original thing was it was gonna be like a. I'm trying to think back. Like, what was my?
Your prediction was that
he
Shigaraki
has it, but he
has it,
didn't
but
know
doesn't
it yet.
know it.
I'm trying to figure out why I said that because that doesn't really make sense when I think back on it. And now I think I shot myself.
have all for one. When did this happen?
I think I just kind
Well,
of shot
it
myself
could be
in the
like
foot.
well, no, because there is a way that could be it. It's more of like he can't necessarily use it, but he
We
has
see
it
him-
in him.
No, because there's a part in the intro where we see Shigaraki and like rocks falling or something. Like he
That could
used
just be the
quirk
decay.
again.
That could just be the decay quirk.
Maybe, oh, you have a thing on your faces too.
Imagine getting some caught in your beard. Alright, move forward. Click,
Wow.
click. Click,
Yeah,
Hawks,
you
very-
sly dog.
Hawks
Is he taking off the mask? Yep.
No,
Oh, he's putting it on. He still has the teal hair.
You're right. He does.
That's weird.
We might get a glimpse of them before that. Like that small little villain arc inside pre Daika City.
Yep.
Black Whip.
I can't believe I didn't even notice that.
So this is them with Endeavor, you think, right? This
Yeah.
isn't. There's nothing that
Do
this
it,
is.
work study. Work. The following and
I like this. The All Might
transition
to
from All Might
Endeavor.
to Endeavor. They're in a fight. Yeah.
Look at that. Is this all for one, or is it one for all? Like, is that what?
Well, that's what it's his own
It's
star.
his own star. When you wish upon a star, you're gonna beat the shit out of any villain.
Yep.
See,
There.
that's yep. See, ha ha.
We weren't.
We
doubting.
weren't. Yeah, we.
No,
we
he
had
was
seen
saying
this
that it was
before.
decay. Red said it was the decay.
It could still be a mass decay wave or something like that.
I doubt it.
But he's okay. Well, he's not touching anything.
I know. I'm scared. I want to reword my thing.
Yeah.
He's he's like breaking rocks. up.
He's hitting him with the Mustang.
Stop.
But yeah, I still think he doesn't have it yet. I think he's just
There's a
using decay.
possibility. Either he doesn't have it yet, and he's just got a really, really good decay quirk.
I think his decay's
Or
just gotten juiced.
it might have been that. Or he.
I do like what it says, like from the song, and now it's our round, because the intro's called Merry-Go-Round. And
There he is again, Mr. Pointer Nose.
We got
Gru.
We got to. Thank you. I was gonna say we needed to come up with a name for him. He looks like Gru. Wait, what's his name?
I take over the Metal Liberation Front. The League of Villains takes over. The League of what?
He looks like. Wait, did
That's Shiggy.
Break. That's one of the hands.
That's one of the hands.
He's freeing himself from
Maybe
All for One.
from All for One. He is now. Maybe he's now like completely and utterly like
I am free.
Yeah.
Aaron Yeager moment.
I must commit mass genocide.
Sasageo, Sasageo.
No more babies.
That's Endeavor.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
going
they're
after
chasing
him.
after Endeavor.
Well, you see that earlier, too. They're chasing after him. And that's what they said in this episode, you know, like, watch me from the back.
That's it.
Okay.
Wow.
But-
Okay.
So I just Sliding goes a bad guy.
Is it what all he does is just slide?
How fast can he slide? Imagine having to deal with no momentum on the ground. You can just like
Wow.
as fast as you want.
That's pretty great.
So glass manipulation.
Oh, we know the name of the leader of the MILF army. His name is Destro.
No, that's the writer of.
That's the writer of the book, and we have known about him since the Gentle arc. Now it's completely understandable because I had to write this down when I rewatched this with my girlfriend a while ago.
I don't
but
remember that.
Gentle Criminal brings up like famous villains. The first one is All for One. Then he brings up Destro, and that's where I think we first hear about the Meta Liberation, the MILF army.
Mm-hmm.
And then he also brings up this other guy. I think he's supposed to be kind of like a Robin Hood analog. Like I think he was a thief or something.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's where we learn about Destro. But I think that was a while ago. I think.
Isn't Destro the name of the Yellow Lantern guy?
That's Sinestro.
Sinestro. And then there's Maestro. And there's Deathstroke. I'm just kidding.
There's Despero,
Despero.
the mouse.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Meta Liberation War
The enemy
is the book.
Yeah.
And so Hawks got that to Endeavor, and Endeavor,
He picked up.
he
on
knows.
it pretty-
He
picked on it
knows.
pretty
Yeah,
quick.
he was like, "Whoa, Hawks, you ain't acting like a Hawks would."
He was like in
Kind of
the
acting
very,
like a falcon. Not gonna lie.
Not gonna lie.
Oh, hey, it's pretty good, Joe. Good one. Yeah, it's pretty
I
good.
tried so hard.
It fell so far.
In the end,
Didn't
Didn't
even
even
matter. All right. We finally got to like actually meet Burnin.
Yeah.
Officially, finally.
got right in Bakugo's face,
Mm-hmm.
and we got to see a glimpse of the Endeavor Agency, how they were all firing on all cylinders all the time, which is pretty fantastic to see.
It makes me think, will they
Yeah.
ever change the thumbnail, whatever, for the previous episode? Because that was from this.
It might
episode.
be because we don't watch the
part of
previews. That could be a
Well, why
frame
would
in the
they
preview.
add something that's going to be part of the next
No,
episode?
because
in the
it might be
preview?
like randomly generated. Like they
Wow.
just take a frame from it.
Oh, that means like in really big fights. That means you want United States to smash? No, you get random city shot.
That could be it, yeah. And honestly, I would take Random City Shot over United States to Smash in terms of like the profile picture, every day of the week.
Mm-hmm.
You lying?
I'm not lying. I don't want to see the United States of Smash before I've seen the United States of Smash.
Okay, fine. Not that. Something else that more pertains to it. Because what if you just got some random landscape shot? That wouldn't make any sense for the episode. It can't
You're
be
saying
random.
for the
It
United
can't-
States of Smash,
it has to be
a
in the
picture of
same.
All for One like standing menacingly, or All Might standing like ready to fight.
Yeah.
Or like when one of the kids are watching on the TV at home. Like, it can't be random because that could have been a possibility. Like, they have to specifically choose it, which makes me think that it was probably an error.
Either way, it was an error. 100,000.
I think we brought this up, or at least we talked about, the sizes of armies, and when we watched Attack on Titan, how the Marleyan army had what they say 1 million, and we were like, or at least you was like, I don't think we grasp how large 1 million people is. Like,
Well, the
even though
Marleyan,
it's-
I actually thought the Marleyan army was smaller than it should be, considering the amount of land mass, like the amount of people Marley has underneath their banners.
Yeah.
Considering all of Africa and all of Europe, and like a good chunk of Asia, it's ridiculous. But still,
1 million.
1 million.
But even though
That's a
this
lot.
isn't 1 million, 100,000 is still a standing army. That's like
100,000 is probably greater than the population of Luxembourg.
like 100,000 is like, okay, we're gonna have this army go here, this army go here.
Yeah, that's
this
an army.
go
That's
here.
a
It is
full
it is
army.
An army.
And well, how regimented is it?
This is like invasion of
Well,
Normandy shit.
Given that they aren't just, say, an army of twices.
We don't know. We honestly don't know if this is gonna be like USJ League of Villains, where it's just, you know, super mediocre villains. We don't know if this is like trained
Mid-tier or...
We don't know the funding. We don't know who's working with them. We know nothing. Absolutely zero.
And what the
We
thing
don't know
is,
what the equipment
but the
they've
thing
got.
is,
We got nothing.
What an army, you know, uniform, standard equipment, standard training.
They've got enough to bring the entire city, or from what we saw in the intro, to rubble.
Well, I mean,
Shiggy
that was
for that.
Shiggy.
Only need Shiggy for that.
No, I'm talking about in the intro when Bakugo and Midoriya and
Oh, okay.
Todoroki are standing,
Okay.
you know, and super sad and shit.
I
Do you think that is 4 months from now?
Maybe. I'm still trying to figure out where the League of Villains comes in.
And, okay, let's say...
Like, if this arc is about the MILF army, and it's that big, how does... Like, maybe the League does work with what remains of Hero Society after the MILF army attacks.
Oh, you're saying the League, like, helps them?
Yeah, maybe they're like... They're kind of ruining our shtick, and we can't do this alone. So... we'll go and talk to them.
We'll
put something
sort
together.
things out.
We'll put something together, which I think would be really interesting. It would be tense. Stakes, and
Kind of like how they were with the Shia Hisaikai. Like, we'll
Yeah.
play your game. We'll play ball.
Yeah.
Until we can kill you.
Yeah.
That kind of scenario?
Yep. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be really.
Because, you know, we have precedent for that. Shiggy can, you know, play that kind of game. And he has the loyalty, or at least the knowledge of the personalities of his players, his pieces, to make calls like that effectively. Like, he didn't tell Toga and Twice to betray Overhaul.
only person
he was just
that I
like,
could-
do what you need to do.
The only person that
and they just did it.
The only person that maybe two people that I could see not wanting to do that are Dabi and Spinner, because they're Stain followers.
Stain followers, yeah. How does the Stain ideology fit into...
But you got maybe Dabi and Spinner, or maybe just Spinner, because if we are right about Gigantomachia coming in and not only fucking up the UA, but also Tartarus, and Stain breaks out,
Maybe,
or maybe Spinner goes and breaks Stain out. You know, and he starts to come in, and maybe
Spinner's not fucking okay. Spinner is in native tier. Remember
don't
that?
even know what
He's not
Spinner-
breaking
We're
it
gonna-
out of. He's not breaking anybody out of Tartarus.
No, I'm saying like Gigantomachia destroys Tartarus. There's
Oh,
nothing left
okay,
of it.
okay.
We don't even know what
He-
Spinner can do.
Yeah, I know. But I'm saying
Fair enough, but at the moment he's
Gigantomachia
native
fucking
tier.
up Tartarus opens the door to not only getting all those villains out, and we know that Stain is in Tartarus, and it's not like if you have a devoted follower like Spinner and Dabi who modeled themselves, especially Spinner after Stain.
Is Dabi a devoted follower? We
I'm
talked about this.
I'm more talking about Spinner, but the only reason why I'm saying Dabi is because I know that he is slightly with Stain ideology.
No, but
philosophy.
like I know we talked about this in the episode where they revealed that Toya was a thing that existed, or at least his name. But is Dabi actually a Stain follower, or is he just saying that?
He probably is saying that. I'm mostly referring to Spinner. Because I feel like the League of Villains is going to get a lot more involved, and I don't see a reason as to why.
Well, the League of Villains are
Stain shouldn't,
absolutely going to get more involved, which is just awesome.
Dog difficulties.
But let's again, worst case. Let me say that. Worst case scenario. 100,000 army strong. These guys aren't just lightweight, nobodies. We have the MILF army heads We have Detnerat.
See, I'm just like, how do you keep 100,000 covert?
That's a good point.
Especially when the government and hero agencies are pretty on top of... I mean, they cracked on League of Villains. I mean, when they're going after Bakugo, I guess it's just because they don't know. I can only imagine Endeavor's response now. They have 4 months of prep time to meet this.
Yeah, well, that's what I was getting at. That's what I was just about to say. You know, worst case scenario, we have 100,000 strong, yada. Do you think, and also, let's just say, I don't think this is the case, but let's just say Shiggy has all for one. Do we think that Endeavor can whip our boys into shape in 4 months to meet this threat?
Yeah.
If anyone right now is going to be able to do it, it would be Endeavor.
Do you think 4 months is enough time?
I mean, we've seen what they're able to do. Like, when they really put their minds behind it,
they can get a lot done.
How long was he with Gran Torino?
I can't say more than 2 weeks.
Give a man 4 months.
He did learn full cowling. Well, he started full cowling just with that Gran Torino internship.
And it's been...
Granted, it is completely different. Like, it's a completely different hero, completely different type of training, completely different mindset. But still, it is the number one hero.
It's just more full cowling. If he said he wants to get strong with One for All.
Mm-hmm. Question... Oh, continue.
I mean, more months of One for All training. I imagine he might throw in some Black Whip, obviously, because he needs it.
Yeah.
He's going to fart out Black Whip it.
We saw him using it, like there were multiple strands coming out.
Now,
it's cool though.
Do we think that Endeavor, like, the question is Endeavor going to, like, really work with them? Now, clearly he's motivating them to push just because, you know,
I mean, after
they're not going to let him leave them in the dust. But
okay. I mean, because with 4 months given, he wants to get Shoto as strong as possible.
Fair enough.
And by proxy, the other two well.
He did not have a 4 month, 100,000 army deadline.
Yeah.
When he was just like,
it was like, all right, gotta whip you 3 in
I'm
shape.
out. Like, yeah, could this be like his? Oh shit! Everybody,
do you guys
montage time?
Do you guys think he's going to tell anybody? Like, do you guys think he's going to?
I feel like he's gonna tell.
That's his duty. He'd have to report this to
the Hero Commission.
That'd be like, yeah, we know.
And then probably
we're telling Hawks to do this.
Or then the Hero Commission probably doesn't know this.
Oh,
because Hawks can't.
Right. That's with
Hawks can't.
With the League of Villains.
He's deep cover.
This is probably like, him going SOS, SOS, like
I'm in too deep.
You know, get this shit out here.
Yeah, let them know.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell them how you found it. Just tell them that you have found it.
Yeah. Well, no. Like he could tell the Hero Commission. Like Endeavor can tell the Hero Commission what's going on with Hawks because they know that. He just can't tell the Hero Commission because he's under surveillance.
Yeah.
Because it's significantly more suspicious if he goes to the Hero Commission and goes, "Here's a book," versus Endeavor, a
maybe
colleague.
he just wants you to read it. He likes it.
Read the highlighted parts, especially the second part.
You'll find it quite enlightening. There's a code. It's 100,000. But yeah, so now he's gonna have that call to action to get these guys up. But again, you know, like, do we think Endeavor's gonna be a good teacher? Personally,
it's more like
I'm saying
he's gonna have to off of what he says, probably but what he does, and they're just gonna have to like analyze it because we already saw them like he just said, watch me from the back, and he just went off, and they were just like, all right, shit, let's go. And we're just gonna watch. Kind
of like how with Hawks and Tokoyami, like Tokoyami grew just by chasing after Hawks.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was like, you know, I learned to basically fucking, like, and then to fly effectively after, you know, just chasing after Hawks. So it could just be like, you know, watching Endeavor in action could be enough. Though, in 4 months, is Todoroki going to be able to use Flash Fire Fist?
See why not?
I don't want to bring
Why
this
not?
up because it's kind of
4 months
sad.
with the old man. This is anime. Hell yeah, you can.
Do you think anyone's gonna die this arc?
Well, I kind of have some of my predictions.
I feel like.
Well, I mean, Best Genus might have already.
Ah, that's points for me, baby.
You don't get it till we see a body, Joe.
There's no body.
We don't get to see it till we see him in a fucking hamburger-style fucking ground beef pile.
Of denim.
They call me Denim.
The denim burger.
Yeah. No, but do we think?
I was
anyone's
almost
gonna die?
kind of surprised to see that his apartment complex wasn't completely covered in denim. Just everything.
I loved the
everything
little
denim.
plushie that he had of him. That was kind of cute.
Yeah.
It was weird looking, but I liked it. No, but do we think anyone's gonna die?
My wild card was
shit.
my wild card was
Was
All
All
Might
Might.
dying.
Yeah, we got to see that one frame of All Might in the intro looking up, like, is that a death flag? Who do you think is going to die, Gabe?
I want to say just one of the students.
I
From
mean,
either
I
1A
think
or
that
1B,
part
but I
of All
don't.
Might sitting there was more like symbolic to, you know,
He's-
Midori is walking into
He's
the light.
done. All Might,
All Might is benched.
he's retired.
Yeah, he's benched. He's literally on a bench. He's benched.
He's benched.
He's benched.
Yeah.
You know, he's
Um,
out.
No, I would say I think someone from 1A or 1B is gonna die, but I would say we're probably gonna have more casualties from not just no-name heroes,
Like
but
some
like
big
actual
ones.
like maybe some faculty.
Because
members.
I wonder though, because I mean the League of Villains obviously still have the
Quirk destroying bullets.
bullets.
Death could mean just like the ending of their hero
Yes.
career. Like the death of, say, it wouldn't be the death of Enji Todoroki, but it would be the death of Endeavor kind of situation.
But for the League of Villains, victory means death of Hero Society, and if they use the quirk bullets correctly on the right people,
You do
can
some
take
serious
the
damage.
Endeavor, maybe Aizawa, the principal.
Ryukyu, like Mirko,
Yeah.
Wash.
Like the top people that no one can replace.
What happened?
Well, best genist. Hello.
Yeah.
A number 3.
Best Genus was number 1 based off of
Popularity.
popularity.
I thought that wasn't Hawks.
No, I thought it was Best Genus, and then Hawks was 2.
Oh.
I don't know.
That's what he said, because Best Genus was like really in public favor because of what he sacrificed at Camino. Any students? Any students, heroes, or villains you think are gonna die? Because villains are also not above death. Just remember Magni.
True. I didn't put any predictions on
I don't know.
villains dying. Because I was just going to be sadness. And everybody,
But honestly, how many
everybody else
villains
died.
can we let die? Okay, well, we can have a few more villains die now because there's more of them. Well,
Well, we don't know who the villains are going to be fighting. Like the League of Villains, we don't know who they're fighting.
they could be
We don't know
exactly.
if
They
they're
could be
the
fighting.
Milps. We don't know if they're fighting the Hero
Detnerat.
Society. We don't know if they're fighting Detnerat. We don't know who's fighting who. Maybe it's going to be a 3-way.
Remember, because they said villain organizations. Now, I guess organizations could just be 2, but it felt more like there was like more people, more different like organizations, more different groups.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
All right. Final thoughts.
I'm sad. Shit's about to. The intro's nice. It wasn't as I feel like it doesn't fit the scenario.
You know, there's only one person that can beat Slide and Go. That's my boy,
Go and Slide.
Gentle Criminal.
Go and slide?
No, I was gonna.
I want to see Gentle in this.
But what about Moomin Rider?
Oh, Moomin Rider is like triple S tier. He breaks the system.
He's in Moomin Rider too.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got his own.
Moomin tier.
He's like Tywin too. He's got his own.
He's in Tywin tier. Yeah, exactly.
With Moomin tier.
Oh man. At any rate, this is gonna be kind of fucking wild.
Yeah.
For those of you who are still here, probably should have announced this earlier. But next week there isn't an episode for My Hero, so we will be reacting to the trailer for the second arc. Then.
We get to sleep in.
Nope.
What?
I'll find something. No, I'm kidding.
No, fuck you. Fuck you, I'm not coming.
No, yeah, we'll be reacting to the second trailer then. But I think that's gonna have to be it.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I mean,
What an episode.
I'm just gonna quick go through the notes one more time, make sure we're not missing anything.
I said there's like
Kyushu,
30
Hawks kill Gina, Slide and Go is bad,
Those-
question mark, glass manipulation, meta liberation, war, in quotations, burn-in, Hawks giving a message, 100,000, 4 months to action.
I can say the Endeavor's agency. I mean, also
30
one
sidekicks.
agency.
He's got 30 sidekicks.
So it's like, oh, you have to work hard. I'm like, they're like the big three. Okay, you guys are gonna have to like. Work
You guys
on
had to
that.
work harder.
Yeah,
than
no,
them.
you guys look like nobodies. It's fine.
That would be kind of funny though, if like right after Endeavor's done reading this, because they're like, "You're gonna
You
have to
three,
work
come
hard,"
with me.
and they was just like, "You guys are with me," and it's just like,
Me, who's been doing paperwork for the last like 5 years. What?
"And you, coffee."
Show I never seen such bullshit before.
Matsuda, come here, get us coffee. All right, but yeah, I think that's gonna have to be it. Thank you so much for watching. We've been the Custodians. I'm Rhett.
I'm game.
I'm Joe.
And watch out for the MILF army. Plus Ultra.
They're coming for you.